Hello, Virgo. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I am going to start programming the cards for you while we chat briefly. I'm going to talk about December. This will be November 28th through December or January 1st. This will be the full month overview of December. It'll be 5 weeks, covered from Saturday to Sunday. I like to do the 7-day stretch, and this is how it lines up this month. It is 5 weeks, so there will be 5 columns, and we will add more information in subsequent videos. So these cards are programmed, right? We're going to go ahead and do the extra, and then we'll cut the cards. All the other videos will show my hands. Working things out, and I'm happy to be here. So now I'm going to go ahead and program these cards for the first week, being November 28th through December 4th. All right, so we will be prepared for the in-depth reading of the first week. Now these cards are ready, and we will set them aside and start laying out these cards. All the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I'm going to read them upside down. I know you can't see them, but you'll see them soon, right? So yes, if any of these readings resonate with you, please hit the like button. That'd be great. Follow me and get notified. I will leave my link in the comments so that you can book a private reading if you like, because I have a few openings for that. And let's just see what's going on, Virgo. All right. So here we've pulled a hangman for the first week in the where you are position, because the first row is always where you are, the second row is what's blocking you, and the third row is your solution. So we've got the hanged man for December 28th through December 4th, or November 28th through December 4th. So there's something going on that you're feeling a little hung up, feeling a little unwilling to let go of something. The next card down is the Four of Cups, which tells me that it has something to do with something you feel very strongly about. So it's part of your heart center, it's part of how you feel in your heart, and it's a little frustrating. And we've got the Justice card as your solution. So some things are going to start coming into play and getting better in so far as the fairness of life. Okay, so keeping that in mind. That's an interesting first week. We will look at this more in depth at the end of this video. The next cards over are talking about the week of December 5th through the 11th. And we start off with the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that your karma is at play. So whatever you've done in the past, good, bad, or indifferent, will come into play right now. And it looks interesting because we have pulled the Two of Swords for what's blocking you. So there's a little fear factor happening here. You may be holding yourself back with a little fear. So as you walk through it, you will grow and you will push through. But it's definitely something like forms of success and things like that. Things that you've been working towards your whole life by doing all the good things in the world that you can. You're now in a position to maybe have some success, and it's freaking you out a little bit. So take a deep breath, realize that's part of the deal, okay? because you've also got the Chariot as your solution. So you have a lot of movement coming. So a lot of forward push in the right direction. It's going to be great. So this is good stuff. I'm very excited for you to see how this goes. All right. Now, the next week, being December 12th through the 18th, we have the Four of Swords, which is the foundation of your power. So you're really starting to nestle in and get into a situation where you can create a proper foundation for yourself for the future. Okay? This is good stuff. We also pulled the Nine of Swords, which is in the what's blocking you solution situation, because this one's talking about when you feel a little stuck and you need to redress how you're approaching it and look at things kind of from a totally different angle. Twist around to see how it is, see what's really going on, and from another perspective, you might see better how to take care of yourself as well as how to take care of others. Okay? So there's a perspective change that needs to happen to help you with your foundation and power. Okay? And the Nine of Wands has shown up as part of your solution, which of course is telling me you are not going to be popular in this moment. Your ideas will not be supported per se by all those around you, and we want you to understand that and just be prepared. Okay? You will be a little different, but you will have your power. All right? Good job. Good job, dear Virgo. Now, let's look at 19th through the 25th. We're talking about the week of Christmas, and we've pulled the Sun, so there's something new starting in your life, in your heart, and you're going to have an opportunity to not have all the answers, which tells me that maybe you're out on the road, maybe you're visiting, maybe you're around situations where you aren't 100% in charge, and it's okay to not be in charge all the time. Enjoy the holiday by not being in charge. Perfect. There is a person in your way who is blocking you this particular week, and it's the King of Wands. So this is somebody of like mind who has decided to stand in your way of your good time. So maybe they want to give you more power than you want. It's important to verbalize and come up with solutions. So do your best to verbalize what you want versus what they're wanting, and find a solution. The solution in the cards is the Eight of Wands, which tells me whatever it is, this is a minor hiccup and it will happen it'll resolve itself very quickly once you explain, hey, I'm here on vacation, man. I don't need to be on charge of nothing. So you do what you want to do and I'll just follow along and show up on time. So really, it's a matter of you just explaining that, and they will go, hey, oh, okay, we can do what we want, and we will give you the schedule. Aha, perfect. The final week of the year, being December 26th through January 1st, we pulled the Three of Cups. So there's a celebration, of course. Ta-da! There's going to be some family stuff going on. There's going to be some joy, some happiness. That is where we start, or where the week, the overall theme of the week, and the area where you're blocked is that there's going to be a Queen of Swords involved. This will be somebody who is creating the overall theme of what's going on and wants you to comply. So you can choose to comply or you can choose not to, but ultimately just know that she's in the mix and she wants it her way. So maybe it's her party and you want to do what she wants to. Okay? Just thinking. And the solution truly is to have a financial plan. It's the Three of Pentacles, which talks about things going on behind the scenes. So you can, in fact, handle things behind the scenes without having the Queen know every little detail, and you can surprise them or her in some way. And being able to do the surprise the way you want to, that's fun. It's fun. And Virgo, I think that you're going to be able to pull it off. I think there's a lot of joy happening here, and you can do what you want to do, even though this person is definitely wanting to control the whole situation, you are going to have a good time. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and save these cards off to one side so we can go in depth on each week individually in other videos. And I'm going to immediately go into the first week of this month, the first week of December, right? November 28th through December 4th. We have the 3 cards here, and we pre-programmed these cards so we can just get into it, right? We're going to go ahead and pull these cards and add in more information right this second. Okay, so the additional cards that we've pulled go with, let's see, this is the Hanged Man. We had started this particular week. The overall theme of this week is the Hanged Man. We were talking about feeling a little hung up. And the additional cards we pulled are the 8 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Pentacles, sorry, and the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a part of you that wants to help others financially while knowing that you have enough to do so. This is cool, this is interesting, and yet you're hung up, right? There's a hang up in this because not everything is secure yet. So you need to take a deep breath and understand that when nothing is secure, you can't just run out in the street and do whatever you want, okay? Maybe next week, right? Just think it through, okay? So the foundation of your heart is where you're blocked. Some part of you has this want to help somebody in your family, maybe, and I want you to understand that there will be a discussion. It might be a little lively. We pulled the 5 of Wands, meaning you're going to need to rally the troops to your ideas here. So you're going to need to explain and help other people understand what's going on so that you can, in fact, do what you want to do, right? That's interesting and important to pay attention to and understand. There's going to be an emotional female involved, an emotional lady or feminine energy person who will be playing a part in this situation. I think somebody's going to be, this really feels like somebody is going to be trying to get you to help them when it's not really time yet, but they're emotional and they're going to pull on your heartstrings and they're going to make a huge thing of the fact that you need to help them financially, and you're not necessarily in a position to do that just yet because you're not 100% secure, okay? So just let them have their rant. Let them know you'll let them know. That's fair, right? Okay. So moving forward, your solution pile of cards talks about how fairness will come into play and things will start to even out with your financial situation over here. So things will even out. You'll have more information soon. You will be fighting for your worth and your value, but you will have power. So this is exciting stuff. You can put yourself out there in this way and you will prevail in your argument. So don't get caught up in the story of help me this week. You might be able to do more service next week or later this month, just not right now, okay? So that's good. It's not a bad month and not a bad week. I look forward to seeing you for December 5th through the 11th, and have a good week.